Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Neil Reviews It.
Neil reviews it. What is it? It's the thing that Neil reviews. Neil reviews it. That is, if he doesn't screw it up.
Hey guys, today we're going to review It Chapter 2. Stephen King. You know Stephen King. He did Maximum Overdrive and Thinner and Graveyard Shift. This is a sequel to It. Came out like last year or 2 years ago. It's actually a remake of a miniseries from the 80s based off of the same book, It. This movie stars Bill Hader, who is awesome, as an adult Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. Also, I think Finn Wolfhard looks like a young Kenny Vasoli from Personnel in the starting line, but maybe I'm alone on that. The guy who plays the adult version of the kid from Shazam, he was real cool. He was real good in this. It would have been interesting if the guy who played the adult version of Freddy in Shazam also played the adult version of him in this. Like, this is definitely what he's going to look like when he's older. But I guess that guy looked more like a superhero. That was Adam Brody, actually. That was the guy from the OC and Ready or Not, an earlier review with Mikey Kennedy from The Rejects. Jessica Chastain is in this. She plays the adult Beverly Marsh. I think that looks good. James McAvoy plays the adult version of that other kid. James McAvoy's in like everything. I think the guy who plays the adult version of Chunk, I think he's got like a real Josh Brolin vibe. What do you guys think? The guy who plays the adult Henry Bowers, to me, he looks like the bully from F is for Family, that Bill Burr cartoon on Netflix. That's what he looks like to me. I don't know. When I was young, like 5 or 6, my mom would let me watch horror movies. And I don't know if, like, at 5 or 6, like, is she letting me or is she forcing me? But, like, one of my earliest memories, and I have very few unrepressed memories, but one of my earliest memories is watching Phantasm with her. And then also we watched Poltergeist, which had this crazy scary clown. And then she collected clowns, like porcelain clowns. And it really messed me up for a while. And then the miniseries, we watched that together. And that bummed me out, man. I had a real issue with clowns. Now I'm like pretty good with like regular clowns. Like I can watch Quick Change, which I'll review in the months to come, weeks to come. But yeah, I had trouble with some of the imagery in It, the first movie. I liked the first movie though. This movie, I didn't have as much trouble with the imagery. Maybe because I had seen it all already. Bill Skarsgård, I think. He's frightening. He's terrifying. He's terrifying without the makeup. Also, he's a pirate's favorite actor. Skarsgård. That's a SNL reference. Okay. I thought for like the first hour and 45 minutes, that this was an extremely fun, funny, campy movie. The horror was pretty campy for most of it. And the jokes were it was so... Bill Hader was so funny. Him and the adult Freddy from Shazam, they worked together perfectly. So funny. And then the last 45 minutes is just the end of the first movie again. This time with adults and some weird Native American folklore. I could have used more of the folklore. That would have been cool, because I know in the book I didn't read nothing, but I had heard that in the book there's like this theory of the Earth being on a turtle's back, and I'm super into that idea. I would love to hear more about that. Won't read it, but if someone wants to talk to me about it or show it to me in pictures, I'm on board to learn more about this Earth on a turtle's back idea. I love it. I thought Bill Hader did such a bang-up job as a stand-up comedian, like how they are off stage. I guess it's because he's a comedian. He's not a stand-up, but he understands that world, I think, that like you're so depressed but you're always making light of situations, and I think he does that really well. And I think he, as an actor, he's really grown. I think we saw that in Barry, how much range he actually has as an actor. That he's not just silly faces and voices. Yeah, for fun, I'm gonna give it. I'll give it a ceramic dragon for fun, even though the last 45 minutes weren't as fun as the first hour of 45. It did get... I was looking at my clock I was looking at my watch the whole time. It just was dragging on. The first hour and 45 was super fun, though. Really carried the whole movie for me. It was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna give it a ceramic dragon for fun. And for story, I mean, I guess they did a good job tying all those storylines together. You had to service 5 or 6 different characters there. I'll give it a skull bobblehead for story. It missed the mark for me. The first hour 45 was so much fun. If they would have been able to wrap it up in 15 minutes, the way that they had done that first 75 minutes... Wait, that's not right. If they would have been able to wrap it up in 15 minutes, the way they had done the first hour and 5 minutes, 105 minutes... Holy crap, I don't know how to do any math. If they would have been able to wrap it up in 15 minutes at the same style and pace that the first hour and 45 was at, it would have been one of the better movies of the year. But by dragging out that end so long, we just watched they wrap it up by dragging out that end the same way that the first one kind of ended similarly. It kind of lost it a little bit for me. Alright, thank you for watching. Thanks. Please share, subscribe, like, all the stuff. Definitely subscribe, let some people know, and come see me live. Come watch me do some stand-up, and poke around on the channel, see if there's anything else you like. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching.
You refuse it. What is it? It's the thing